Download this code and get free GPT-4o from codegive.com, link in the description below. Certainly. DB Navigator is typically associated with database navigation and management tools in Java. However, it seems you might be looking for how to connect to a database, query it, and navigate through the results using JDBC, Java Database Connectivity. JDBC is a standard Java API for connecting to databases. ###tutorial, connecting to a database with JDBC. #####1. Setting up your environment. Before you start, ensure you have the following: JDK installed on your machine. An IDE, like IntelliJ IDEA, Eclipse, or NetBeans. A database to connect to, example MySQL, PostgreSQL, SQLite. The JDBC driver for your chosen database. For example, if you're using MySQL, you can download the MySQL connector/JDBC driver from the MySQL website. ####2. Adding the JDBC driver to your project. If you're using Maven, you can include the MySQL driver in your pom.xml. If you're not using Maven, download the jar file and add it to your project's class path. ####3. Basic JDBC operations. Here's a simple example demonstrating how to connect to a MySQL database, execute a query, and navigate through the results. #####example code. ####4. Explanation of the code. Establishing a connection. The driver manager.getConnection method is used to establish a connection to the database using the specified URL, username, and password. Creating a statement. A statement object is created to send SQL statements to the database. Executing a query. The execute query method executes the SQL query and returns a result set object, which contains the results of the query. Navigating the result set. The result set object provides methods like next, to iterate through the results. You can retrieve data using methods for different data types, getInt, getString, etc. Closing resources. It's important to close the result set, statement, and connection objects to free up resources. ####5. Running the program. 1. Replace your _database_name, your _username, and your _password with your actual database credentials. 2. Ensure your database is running and the table users exists with the relevant columns. 3. Compile and run the Java program. ####6. Conclusion. This tutorial gives you a basic understanding of how to navigate a database using JDBC in Java. You can expand upon this by implementing prepared statements for safer query execution, handling exceptions more gracefully, and exploring more complex SQL queries. Feel free to ask if you have any questions or need further assistance.